It's January, and if you thought there was a lot of TV in 2014, well, more is coming. It's like winter, but more time consuming. Okay guys, so I really shouldn't be complaining because there's only like half a dozen new shows that even made it this far. There have only been 3 shows that have premiered so far, and I've seen 2 out of 3 of them. Guys, I haven't watched Fox's Empire yet, and that's mostly because I feel the need to emotionally prepare myself for that show. Of all of the promos and that one article that I read last week about the show, it's gonna be super intense and heavy, and I need to emotionally prepare myself for that. I say phrases like emotionally prepare myself about television, and that concerns me just a little bit. But I have caught both of ABC's new shows, Gallivant, which airs on Sundays, and Agent Carter, which airs on Tuesdays. Now, both of these series have a limited season. They're both only 8 episodes long, and it's intended to bridge the gap between the fall season that started in September and the mid-season that starts mid-January/February/ sometimes March. But what these shows lack in quantity, they more than make up for in grade A quality. Now, Gallivant is a straight-up musical. I would even refer to it as a hardcore musical. I know we've seen musical endeavors on television before now, but I don't think I've ever seen one quite so musical? I don't even know if that makes sense. But, like, this is a legitimate Broadway show. I thought it was funny, the music was good, they have this incredible lineup of guest characters. Not to mention it stars Timothy Amundsen from S.H.I.E.L.D. and Luke Youngblood from Community and also Harry Potter, so hey. To top all that off, the music in this show is done by Alan Menken, and if you don't know who that is, he probably wrote the music to your favorite Disney movie. No, seriously. That being said, I'm a fan of musicals, and if you're not a fan of, like, hardcore musicals, you might not be a fan of this show. It just might not be your cup of tea. But finally, and frankly most importantly, Agent Carter premiered last week, and if you're not watching this show, I don't know if we'd be friends in real life. I don't think I could name you one thing that I don't absolutely love about this show. In the event you've been living under some kind of rock and have no insight into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Agent Carter is about Peggy Carter, who was in Captain America: First Avenger. She was an agent for the organization that turned Captain America into Captain America, and yes, also she was Captain America's sort of, but not really girlfriend. They had a thing. There was like an understanding, and then he dove into an iceberg, so it didn't work out. The show starts off with Peggy Carter at kind of a low, dead-end secretary type job for the Strategic Science Reserve, and ultimately is supposed to send her on her path to forming S.H.I.E.L.D. Guys, this show is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I was hoping it would be this good, but you know how you get your hopes up and then things don't pan out and it doesn't. No, this show totally pans out and probably exceeds all of my expectations. One of the things that I really love about this show is that they treat Peggy Carter like a real legit spy, which she is, and she's a total badass at it. I think it's partly to do with the fact that Hayley Atwell is an incredible actress, but also because the creative team behind this show is incredible. The pilot was directed by Joe Russo, who did Captain America: Winter Soldier, as well as a crap ton of episodes of Community. The writers are Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, who did both of the Captain America movies, as well as a bunch of other really good things. So it just really goes to show that ABC and Marvel really were invested in this show and wanted it to succeed, and I cannot thank them enough for creating a female-driven action show that I can totally 100% get behind. So things I'm excited about this week, guys. All of my new favorite shows are on the CW right now. It's weird, I know, but they just won a Golden Globe last night, so let that blow your mind. Jane the Virgin and The Flash come back in like 2 weeks, and I'm super excited about it. Joanna will have a new blog post for you up in the near future, and you can catch Morgan back here next week, on top of which, please watch Click Here is going to have a new sketch for you guys in count 'em, 2 weeks, so yeah! That's something you should look out for. So that's what I'm excited about this week. Tune in next time, and until then, keep watching.